Buckle up your pant legs and zip up your hats. It's time for Sounds About Light, a podcast about Kingdom Hearts Re-Chain of Memories. I'm Sam.
I'm Drew.
The true Kingdom Hearts begins here, they say.
Yeah, that's what I've been told. I mean, I'm having a hard time remembering, honestly.
Mostly by me. What the heck did you think of it? We watched basically the first half of the first part of... Okay, well, I'll just explain what I'm saying.
Sure.
Chain of Memories, you play as Sora for most of it, and then you play as Riku for a not as long ending. So we watched the first half of Sora, is what happened. What'd you think?
I don't know. It's, I mean, okay. So wait, did this game come out directly after, or is it just the next chronologically?
Yes, it was the next game after the first.
How is the second game a recap of your first game?
Well,
that's the main thing I'm thinking.
This is what's so fucked, though, because I'm like, there was no reason to do that. It's such a waste of everyone's time. And then I talk to people who are like, yeah, Chain of Memories was my first Kingdom Hearts game. I'm like, why? What? Why? They did it for you, but I don't know why you exist.
Yeah, I mean, I guess because you had a DS and or a GBA and not a...
Game Boy Advance, yeah.
Not a PlayStation, I guess.
Yeah. Also, if I assume that you could have figured this out, but this is Re-Chain of Memories came out, I want to say after Kingdom Hearts 2.
Isn't it part of like one of the
remaster collections,
1.5s or something like that?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
So if you were wondering why Sora sounds 9 years older,
I have a note about that. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, 5 years older.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was 14, now he is 19. He's our big grown-up boy.
Yeah, it's a pretty stark difference when you've just been listening to Kingdom Hearts 1.
Mm-hmm. So, did you watch the Disney Worlds? I think I basically told you not to, but I did leave it up to you.
You told me not to, so I just kind of like hit the arrow key through them.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I did. I stopped every couple minutes to see if I was mashing through anything good, but I knew I wasn't. I've played the game.
Yeah, and like, I mean, from what I can tell, it's like basically the same with like some little differences, I guess. Basically,
with the exception of like Traverse Town and I think Hollow Bastion when we get there eventually, all the like Disney worlds, by which I mean Disney worlds, are like, they're basically a rehash of the story from the first game, except they like take one plot point out and replace it with memory loss.
Got it. So that Sora doesn't remember something, and does he remember it differently, or what's the deal?
Well, to give one example, the Alice in Wonderland story from the first game is the queen is like, Alice tried to steal my heart, off with her head. In this, it's Alice tried to steal my memories, off with her head.
Okay.
Because, like, the people in the worlds recognize that they have lost memories, and that's
But you're not actually going to the worlds, you're going to your memory of the world, right?
Yes, so the plot of this game... Well, should we just get into it?
Yeah,
then?
Let's do it, yeah.
Okay, so Sora and friends, they're in the grass zone, in the oh my god, how have I already forgotten? The Realm Between. The Realm Between. They're in that grassy field. I do love to see Donald and Goofy napping together.
Mm-hmm.
But Sora wakes up for no clear reason, and he goes walking off on his own, and a mysterious man in a black coat appears and tells him there's something he needs, but in order to get it, he'll have to lose something dear to him.
Yeah.
So they go... Well, we see this girl in a white room. And
well, and hold on,
drawing a weird...
And he's the roadman from the special fight in Kingdom Hearts 1, right? No, he's not?
I feel like he is posed like him, but no, it is a different guy.
Well, that's okay. They look the same, but I guess they are roadmen with no face, so fair enough.
Yeah. I don't know what to say other than, no, they are different. They are different people. It's not your fault. They are wearing big black robes that obscure their faces.
Yeah.
But yeah,
why wouldn't there be like a bunch of those?
Well, I think you'll find that there is upwards of 13 of them.
Great.
in a sort of organization. But there's this white room with a girl who's drawing a weird, fucked up, spiky castle. I really like the part where they cut to a little ornamental cage with a tiny doll of herself in it.
It's like a bird cage. Yeah.
And you look at it and say, I wonder if that could potentially be a metaphor for something.
No, probably not, though.
There's just no way to know. But they find the castle, they go inside. Goofy and Donald say that they feel like King Mickey is here, so they head on in. We get Sora's first voice line, and all players recoil in shock.
Seriously? Me too.
Yeah, puberty hit really hard after he closed the door.
I've watched quite a few people stream this game in their first playthrough of the Kingdom Hearts series, and it's always funny watching people hear Sora's voice.
I do like that Donald and Goofy are like, we're gonna have to B&E if we're gonna find the king. You know, we're just gonna break into this place because that seems like the right thing to do.
There's no breaking involved. They just opened the door.
I guess so, but
someone left it unlocked.
No one invited them here.
No. Or did they?
Well, I guess that dude kind of did, but they weren't part of that.
In a magic way.
Yeah.
This is a Jiminy heavy game, by the way.
Yeah. I know the character that I didn't really see at all. Jiminy Cricket is here a lot.
This is the one game where I feel like they really were like, yeah, Jiminy's part of the group in this one, believe it or not. He like pops out all the time to have a little chat.
It's our best friend Jiminy.
I just wish they did this more. Then I would feel less weird about it when it happens.
Yeah, it is weird that the guy keeping the journal for you doesn't in the first game, but
Cricket should be seen and not heard, which is the opposite of how it usually goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyway. That didn't make any sense. But yeah, I do like to hear Jiminy's voice. He feels very he's got a very different type of voice from Donald, Goofy, and Sora. So it's always funny when they're talking with their cartoon character voices, and he's talking with his anime boy voice, and then Jiminy comes out and he's like, "Well, shucks, fellas."
Yeah, it's a lot of good. One, because he's the real voice actor too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, all the Disney voices are great. Some of the other voices aren't as good. I'm sure we'll get to
that. So, yeah, they all basically agree that, like, there's something weird's going on. They can all feel something happening that's pulling them into the castle. So they're like, well, whether or not Mickey is here, whether or not Riku is here, maybe it's a trap. That's just all the more reason to walk right in.
Yeah, we shouldn't think about this at all. Donald does get to say his classic line, which I love, which is something I'm not going to do it. Something screwy's going on here.
No, something screwy.
Can I tell you, we took a week off, and I literally was like, do I take this? I got 2 weeks between episodes. Do I want to try to get good at the Donald Duck voice? Then I forgot.
Well, we both have colds, so that's good.
That's true.
Yeah,
I think nope, I'm not going to try it. This is the part of the podcast where I guess at what I think I read about how to do the Donald Duck voice, then try it for everyone. But they see the black coat man, and he closes the door behind them, which is very funny because just media has taught me to expect that when a character goes, "Shouldn't we close the door?" and then they look back and gasp, I expect to see that the door has already closed on its own.
Right.
What I don't expect to see is that there's someone standing behind them who does then physically close the door for them.
Well, and he's the guy that's always closing the door in every movie where that happens, but usually you just don't catch him in time. But
yeah, I mean, he was inspired. Mickey Mouse actually came to him in a dream and said, "You are the one who will close all the doors."
And that's what he's been doing.
That's what he's been up to. That's why he wasn't in the first game. But Donald gets one of my favorite Donald lines of all time, which this is a real, probably less awkward when it was a text box on a Game Boy Advance, when he goes, "Whack, a heartless. Oh yeah? I'll try some magic."
The whacks are all really good.
Whack.
Kind of like every fourth line of my notes is whack. And whack?
But yeah, he tries to cast Thunder, which because he... Fuck, I love this so much where he literally yells like, Thunder! Fire! Just nothing's happening.
Yeah, it rules. Which is great that it's like an in-world reference to the card system, I assume, kind of, too, right?
Yes, because basically what has happened here is the moment you walk into Castle Oblivion, and this is such a, like... I feel like we don't get this kind of thing in Kingdom Hearts that often, is characters in cutscenes just addressing the game mechanics. But the guy in the black coat is basically like, you have lost all of your abilities and magic, and in order to advance, you will have to use these map cards to create the levels, and then your friends will be cards that you play to attack.
Yeah. Great. And the cards are like your memories made physical, I guess?
Yeah, this is one of those things that, like, I don't want to try to get too much into what's going on here. It's just they wanted to do a card game. That's all. They just wanted this one to be a card game.
Yeah,
I don't think that there's any deeper meaning to why do Donald and Goofy become cards when they go into the levels. They explain in a cutscene where Black Coat Guy is like, your friends cannot follow you here. However, you will find the cards with their faces on them in combat. And I'm like, don't act like this is plot. It just isn't.
No, Nomura said it's plot. Now it's plot.
Damn it, I don't want it to be plot. It's gonna come up in Kingdom Hearts 6 where they're gonna be like, remember when Donald and Goofy were cards? You see, when they turned into cards, it created a new universe of cards.
It created a new version, the card body.
We have to rescue the card bodies. They are people like anyone else. They have hearts of their very own.
Actually, cards don't have hearts, they only have brains. Now we're introducing the brain.
Cards can't have hearts because that would be plagiarism of Yu-Gi-Oh!
Right.
So he tells Sora, I'm trying so hard not to use his name. I know who he is. We'll meet him.
Yeah.
We'll meet him without his hood at some point very soon. But he tells them the line that we're going to hear repeated several times. In this place, to find is to lose, and to lose is to find. Here in Castle Oblivion. I don't remember if we said the name of the castle, but it's Castle Oblivion. There you go.
I think this is when we first hear it.
Mm-hmm. So he like phases through Sora, much like we saw the last guy do in the secret boss in Final Mix.
Yeah, and it also reminded me of Kairi phased through him and then was in his heart.
Well, that's a different kind of phasing through him.
Oh, okay.
It's a very important distinction in phasing methods. The Black Coat Guy is now carried within Sora's heart.
Maybe, I don't know.
This is an important little visual note that will help us identify this man later, is that Sora tries to attack him, but he vanishes in a cloud of rose petals.
Yeah, my note was rose petals, because I couldn't tell if they were rose petals or like little feathers, but okay, rose petals. I want to read another note of mine to you, which is, to find is to lose, and to lose is to find. Fuck off.
Yeah, that's basically what he does.
Mostly I'm just saying fuck off to saying that. That sucks.
Oh, yeah. He says it with a fuck off attitude, and then he fucks off, and he can fuck off.
I don't like this guy. I don't like his whole thing.
Well, I'll just say right now, I'm none too fond of the man myself.
Okay. He's definitely another Darkness intellectual, I think.
You know what? I'm going to be keeping an eye on him throughout this game because he's a character that I don't really remember too well. So I'll have to evaluate that. We meet a big time Darkness intellectual later in this.
Okay.
Vexen with his fucked up face and eyes.
I didn't like his face. I think that's my one note about Vexen is bad face.
Yeah, Vexen is the bad face man. If you unscramble Vexen and remove the X, it says bad face.
Yeah. My note actually is, in fact, Vexen has what I call bad face.
He kind of looked like Mac tonight. He's got a weird concave face.
He kind of looked like Mac tonight. That's true.
I don't love it. He might be Mac Tonight's nobody.
Not
that we know what those are yet.
No,
but
I don't really. I mean, I do. Well, no, we do. It got mentioned in Kingdom Hearts 1 in an Ansem report.
Mm-hmm. They also, I think that one of them says it here later. Anyway,
maybe
he tells Sora that he has sampled his memories and made them into a card. The game mechanics, blah 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 blah, etc. etc. That's going to be a lot of chain of memories, if I'm being honest.
Yeah,
but the good stuff is so good, in my opinion.
We'll see.
So Sora walks into like a memory illusion of Traverse Town.
Mm-hmm.
It's all compressed into a tiny little Game Boy level. Donald and Goofy are gone, which has no significance outside of them being cards in combat.
Right.
Coatman reappears. He says, Sora, if you go through your memories, you'll meet someone dear to you. I don't think I really have anything to say about anything that happens until they bump into Pluto.
I kind of feel like Donald and Goofy are also cards because Sora didn't have them with him when he first got to Traverse Town. And so he had to find
that wouldn't make sense for any of the other worlds, though.
That's true. But he doesn't have to find them again in each world, does he?
I think it's that they couldn't render 3 running around characters on the Game Boy Advance.
That probably is very true, actually. Yeah.
I honestly, like, if you look at what the original Chain of Memories looked like, I don't think they physically could have fit 3 characters on the screen.
Yeah, on a GBA, no way. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, they meet Pluto, and they get kind of confused because they saw Pluto outside of the castle. I don't think they saw him in Chain of Memories, but it was the end of Kingdom Hearts 1. They run after Pluto. I guess he escaped? He got away? He lost them? He shook them off?
Maybe, yeah. I mean, he went off to do it.
We didn't see him in this, did we?
He's there at the beginning in the opening cutscene.
In the flashback, right? He's not there when they, like, wake up.
No, he's off doing his dark deeds.
I guess so. He actually, like, ran too fast and they couldn't catch him.
Yeah.
He, like, doubled back and passed through the realm of darkness where he's from originally.
Yeah, he obviously, he went to travel in the world of darkness to get someplace.
God damn it, Pluto.
Yeah.
I feel like Nomura talks about what he refers to as blank points, which is when characters are unaccounted for, we don't know where they are or what they're doing, and he has described part of his writing process as, like, being aware of the blank points that he has and knowing what he can and can't fill in later. Like, for example, Mickey's whereabouts throughout all of the first game are a blank point.
Right.
Pluto is just fucking non-stop blank points. If he's not on screen, Nomura is like, I can make a game about that later.
It's coming.
It's coming. It's in the works. It's gonna be in development for longer than Kingdom Hearts 3 was.
Yeah, it'll be one of the mainline titles. It'll be
Kingdom Hearts 4 will instead be called Kingdom Hearts Pluto.
Yeah.
But basically Jiminy theorizes that since Pluto didn't come to the castle with them, this must be Sora's memory of Pluto when they met in Traverse Town.
Right.
Which is correct. Good job, Jiminy. The only person with a brain in this group.
Yeah, glad he's there.
Leon is here. And Yuffie is also here. This is a weird thing where, like, Sora knows all of them, but they have no memory of him, but they know his name, like, instinctively, and they're all confused.
Right, because they're actually just memories. So
I don't really know what that does for anything, but yeah.
Yeah.
Leon does a combat tutorial. Thanks, Leon. Whoa.
Oh.
Jesus. Sorry. That was a big thump from upstairs.
What are they thumping away on?
Just hopping.
Okay.
Hopping and dropping, throwing things, hammering, jackhammering, and pogo sticking mostly.
Maybe they're doing a Trinity move?
They're doing the Trinity jump?
Yeah, Trinity jump together. Yeah.
Oh, well now I appreciate it. Now I like it.
Yeah, it's good.
So yeah, they meet with Aerith. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Sora reminds them of Leon's famous iconic quote, "We may never meet again," and then Leon finishes the quote, "But we'll never forget each other." So, fucking yikes.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing.
Yeah, he's going to forget a lot of stuff, apparently.
This is a weird, irrelevant detail, but I do like it that Yuffie's like, "Oh, you know what, Leon? I remember you saying that. I just have no memory of who you said it to or why or in what context." Like, if you picture your memory from that day, it's just everyone's there, but then there's just a cutout shape of Sora, Donald, and Goofy.
Right.
Oh, I wondered why you said that to a Sora-shaped hole. But Aerith is the Jiminy of Final Fantasy. I think we can all agree with that.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
She's incredibly, like, self-aware for a memory that Sora has, where she's like, doesn't she say something like, "Sora, I need to warn you, your memories might try to trick you something," and Sora's like, "What do you mean?" And she's like, "I don't know, I'm only as smart as you are."
Yeah, she goes like, "Sora, beware your memories. Also, I'm a memory."
"I wish I could tell you something more specific, but I'm you, so I'm pretty dumb."
Before that, Sora just yells, "Ah, who cares about that?" What was that about? Because I remember thinking, "Me too, Sora."
I don't know. Whatever it was, I didn't write that down.
I think it was Leon explaining stuff to him, and he.
Are you sure that wasn't you?
No, it was definitely Sora who was echoing me.
I just love, though, that Aerith is basically like Sora's mind conjuring up an impression of someone who is wise.
Yeah.
I think she would probably say something like, "Memories can be a dark thing," or something like that. Oh, yeah, they do meet Sid somewhere here.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if it matters, but Aerith suggests that the reason that they can all sort of remember him is because his heart is full of memories of them, which is resonating with their hearts. I only bring this up because that concept will return in weird ways.
So, but they're just memories. So why would they have hearts?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have an answer to that or no?
I think the closest I can give to an answer is that they don't, but Sora's memory of them is people who have hearts, so they act like they do?
Okay.
You know, if Sora remembers Leon as a guy who, like, hates to get punched in the balls, and you punch this Leon in the balls, he's still gonna go, "Ow!" even if he doesn't really feel it.
Okay.
Because Sora thinks he would go cross-eyed and it would be really funny.
It would
so
be.
He does.
And he's correct. I do care about that.
I like the part where Sid shows up and he's like, "Hey there, fellas. A big bell summons a big heartless when it rings. Well, bye." Ding dong, ding dong.
Yeah, it happens immediately. It's like, why say that?
Thanks, Sid. Because it's a recap. This happens in the game.
Yeah, but Aerith says that.
Well, but you wouldn't know that if you didn't play the first game, I guess.
Yeah.
It's really weird to me to think that they actually did all of this in case anyone didn't play the first game, but it really seems like that might be the case. I mean, just because you have a Game Boy Advance doesn't mean you have a PlayStation 2, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know why you would do this is a thought I had a lot, but
yeah. I'm not going to argue with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. But it is what it is, and there's nothing we can do about it, unfortunately. Yeah, this is where Aerith, like, warns Sora about memories, and he's like, "What do you mean?" And she's like, "I don't fucking know." There is a completely unnecessary little moment here, I think, unless there's more significance to this that I just don't remember, but Aerith, like, gives him this warning, and then Donald and Goofy are like, "Sora, are you coming?" And then he's like, "Yeah, I'll be right there. I'm just talking to..." Wait, where did Aerith go?
Yeah, that was weird, because it didn't seem to matter at all.
Yeah, I don't know. If there's any more significance to that, I don't remember what it is, so I guess we'll keep an eye out for that, but To me, I'm just like, yeah, I know she's an illusion. Yeah.
Yeah.
She disappeared. Yeah, sure, fine.
Sora probably doesn't really get it.
She probably turned into a card. Who cares?
Yeah.
But they go back into the... I say into the castle. They're in the castle the whole time. But they go back into the castle.
Yeah.
Coat Guy is back, and he's... For some reason, he's become, like, very... very weirdly, like, smug since they last saw him, where Sora's like, what do you want from us? And he's like, what do you have to give me?
I wasn't clear that he was the same Coat Guy. Okay.
It was him, yeah.
It was him the whole time? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you're right. He is less of a darkness intellectual than other folks.
Yeah, he's just kind of an asshole.
Yeah.
But he starts advancing towards them, and then a cool, iconic fan favorite red hair spiky character appears behind him.
Oh, okay, sorry. I was getting confused. I was thinking... Yes, okay. I was thinking it was Axel, but you're right. Okay.
Yes, this is our first sighting of Axel. What did you think of Axel so far?
Axel seems pretty chill for a villain. I don't know. Axel seems fun, I guess.
He's a very chill villain, chillin' for short.
Yeah,
everyone loves Axel. That's all you need to know about Axel right now.
Okay, great. He's got good face makeup.
He does. He's got his really big spiky red hair, and then he's got two little like teardrop symbols under his eyes.
Yeah,
because he's sad.
Yeah,
he's crying the whole time. So he introduces himself as Axel, and he says,
"Got it memorized? Sure."
And this is a line that he's going to say a lot.
Oh, good.
And I feel like they fucked it because he says it here because we haven't really gotten too into it yet, but we're going to find that as Sora and friends advance through the castle, they lose their memories more and more.
Right.
So I feel like Axel saying got it memorized here makes sense, where he's like, I'm Axel, the villain. You can forget a lot of stuff, but don't forget about me.
Yeah.
But then I guess people just liked Axel so much that they turned that into his catchphrase, and it never makes sense again for the rest of the franchise.
It's not a good catchphrase.
It's really not. I like Axel, but I hate that catchphrase. That being said, I do cheer and clap and stomp my feet every time he says it. Because I'm like,
want a hint? Want a hint would be a better catchphrase. He says that. That's more fun.
Yeah. Or just like, I'm Axel.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude, you sure are. But he summons two flaming chakram, and he says, don't die on me, Sora. Time for me to test you. And then he fights him, and then Sora wins. This is a very weird cut in theater mode, because Axel just, like, after the fight, he just is gone when they come back from the cutscene, from the loading screen. He's just not there.
Right.
And there's a card, and Sora picks it up, and he's like, well, we beat Axel. And then Axel just, like, walks up to Sora from off screen, and Sora's like, Axel!
Well, Donald Duck yells it, which is pretty great to hear Donald Duck yell Axel.
Axel!
I thought we killed you! And Axel's just like, no, I was just there. I was literally just standing right there. This is something worth noting, because we've now met a second one of these black coat guys. You may notice they all have elemental themes. We got the rose petals, Axel's fire. We're gonna meet a lightning lady soon.
Right.
I think that because the character that we fought in a secret boss fight at the end of Final Mix was, I think his element is like nothingness or something like that.
Lasers,
which are the opposite of matter, I guess. Very spooky. But yeah, Axel tells Sora to follow his memories to the person most important to him. Oh my god, this line here where he's like, you've lost sight of the light within the darkness, and you've forgotten that you've forgot. And there's a look on Sora's face like he's thinking about the Kyrie's grandma fairy tale story. And He's like, the light in the darkness, that's really fucking important.
Yeah. Yeah, I wrote down light within darkness, forgotten that you forgot, because This shit, I don't know. I don't like this. I think it just doesn't. It feels like it thinks it's very clever, and it just is not that clever. I don't think.
I think they're being overly cryptic in a way that conflates things that they maybe didn't mean to, because we had that whole thing with the light and the darkness last time. Right. And the light and the darkness that they're talking about here is like completely unrelated to the first light and the darkness.
Oh, really? Yeah, see, that threw me off then, because they said it was such significance.
I think when he says it here, he literally just means like
your friends.
A good thing that is important and forgotten.
Got it. Okay.
But yeah, he offers to give Sora a hint, but Sora says, "No, I'm very smart. I'll do it."
Right.
Jiminy is kind of worried about what Axel said after he leaves. I forgot to say what Axel said. Axel says he warns Sora that as he uncovers more sleeping memories, he might find himself changing in some way. And then Jiminy's like, "Is that good?" And Sora's like, "Yeah, it's fine."
Yeah, they're really cavalier about the stuff going on here.
Sora is, and I think this is a quality that we're gonna see more and more, because I think Chain of Memories is where they first really start to characterize Sora. He is a boy who will just fucking go for it. Like, he does not give a shit about like any warning that anyone can give him about anything. Jiminy's like, I'm worried about what he said about you changing, and Sora's like, "I won't. Let's go, guys. Come on."
Yeah. They all roll with it though. Like, Goofy and Donald don't really seem to care losing their memories either.
Yeah, because they. Where did I write this down? I don't remember. I'll come back to that whenever it happens. But this is where Goofy reveals for the first time that like they are actively losing their memories as they go through the castle. Like, he forgets the name of Castle Oblivion. He tries to remember Hollow Bastion, but he can't remember it. Sora and Donald literally don't remember Hollow Bastion at all at this point.
Yeah, well, it's funny because like that starts happening and it's very clear what's going on, but then they really hit you over the head with it, with the journal thing and everything. Oh
yeah, somewhere in here, Jiminy. Oh yeah, it's after they go to Agrabah. I have to find Jasmine, but I don't remember my name. Okay, great, welcome back. Anyway, we're back in the castle. So Goofy is like trying to remember more about Hollow Bastion, and he's like, I definitely didn't imagine it, because that's where you turn into a Heartless. I could never forget that. Yeah. And Sora's like, "Oh, I remember doing that. I don't remember doing it in a castle." So Jiminy checks his journal and it's completely blank. I actually felt really bad for Jiminy. He is like weeping in this moment.
Yeah.
He's like, "No, my hard work."
Yeah, it's like my life's work. Oh my god.
Yeah, I felt really. It really comes out of nowhere, but I did feel very bad for Jiminy Cricket.
Yeah.
We get a little cutaway here to the girl in the white room from before, who is just doing some more sketching. I don't remember if she was drawing anything else that matters. If she was, I didn't write it down. Oh well.
I think isn't this her drawing herself? No, that's later on. Never mind. Right?
Maybe we don't even see what she's drawing.
No, yeah, we don't see what she's drawing yet. That's later on. Okay.
So, God, there is a weird line here from Sora where he's like, "You guys, I don't think we're just forgetting stuff. I think we're losing our memories." Yeah,
what's the difference, Sora?
I guess maybe he means like it's not just a passive like, "Oh, I forgot." It's the castle is taking them away.
Oh,
maybe that's his realization here.
Yeah, right. And this is when Goofy's kind of like, "That's okay. I'm cool with it." It's like, "I'd be happy to forget my sins, Hook."
I've done some shit, Sora. Yeah, so this is the first time, but not the last time, that one of them is like, "This must be what he meant about losing and finding."
Yeah, duh.
It happens again after this, where they're like, "Oh, that's what he meant." Maybe they're forgetting about this.
Yeah, and I think is this when they're like, it's fine if we lose our memories as long as we're still friends and we remember our friendship.
Yeah, so I really did like Donald in this moment where he seems like genuinely concerned for Sora when he's like, if you're afraid that you might forget about Riku and Kairi, like we can turn around and leave if you don't want to risk that.
Yeah.
And Sora's like, oh no, Goofy actually is like, no, there's no way that we'll ever forget our friends. Even Sora even remembered us when he was a Heartless, so we'll never forget our friends. And Sora does point out that Donald did beat him up with his staff when he didn't know it was Sora.
Yeah. And Donald's like, oh, why could you forget that? That's good.
Yeah. They go to Hercules World.
It's about Cloud trying to get his memories back or something.
Yeah, it's exactly the same, except that Cloud, instead of like, I need to find Sephiroth, it's I need to find my memories. Did we skip No, okay, Wonderland's coming up. Wonderland is one of the two that I actually had a note on.
Okay.
But we meet a new character. We meet Larxene.
Terrible name.
It's one of the worst. One of the worst names.
Oh yeah, I was trying to figure out like what Axel, because I don't really know why, but I know that your name with an X in it is your name with an X added to it. So I was like, Axel must be Lee but spelled bad. But I was like, what the fuck is Larxene? I can't figure that one out at all.
Should I could tell you. It doesn't matter.
Is it Leanne but without another N?
So you are right that Axel is Lee, Lea. Okay. Larxene is Elrena.
What?
Elrena.
Okay. I guess
it's not a real name.
No. I guess these are Final Fantasy characters, so that's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, Lee is one of the I don't know. I don't like Lee. I don't like Lea Lee. It doesn't hit my brain right.
No, same.
But yeah. So Larxene is she's a lightning lady. She's got blonde lightning hair with weird like antenna hairs sticking up.
Yeah, yeah.
A lot of people really like Larxene. I'm not one of those people, but you know, more power to you, I suppose.
Yeah, I think I already made my feelings on Larxene pretty clear.
But yeah, she's kind of like teasing Axel about how he seems to really be taking an interest in Sora. She's like, I'm not intrigued by Sora. I'm intrigued by how you're intrigued by Sora, because what is she says something like, I don't think that Sora is important, but the fact that you think Sora is important makes me think Sora is important. Some bullshit like that.
Yeah, something annoying like that. Yeah.
But Axel rather says the reason he's so interested in Sora is because he became a Heartless, but he didn't lose himself when he did. And there's only one other person who's ever done that, which I assume he's referring to Ansem.
That was my assumption as well, but yeah.
And he says that the organization's mission is to unlock the mysteries of the heart, and in that context, Sora is very potentially important to them. Also, he's the main character.
Yeah.
Donald, oh my god, another like Goofy is way too chill about this moment where Donald is like, guys, I'm getting worried. I don't even know if I'm forgetting stuff at this point because I'm forgetting if there's anything I'm forgetting. And Goofy's just like, hey, if that's the case, it just means that whatever you forgot can't be that important.
Right, yeah. I'm like, we have no proof that's true, Goofy.
Donald is like, I'm single, right? And Goofy's like, I don't know. If you weren't, you'd remember, right? Meanwhile, Daisy's back at the castle like, why do I feel really mad? Why do I feel like I need to hit Donald with a rolling pin?
Oh, she's gonna.
She's gonna. It's the final boss battle.
I don't know. Sure, at this point, why not?
But yeah, Sora pulls out that famous charm that Kairi gave him, the star made of thalassa shells, and he says he made a promise to return it, and he can't forget that promise, which means that he can't forget Kairi as long as he has this charm. and he like visualizes Kairi, but then he senses there's a mysterious blonde girl who pops up behind him, and he turns around, but she's gone, and he's like, what the heck was that? And it is the girl from the White Room that we keep seeing.
Yeah.
Interesting. Now they go to Wonderland. I have one note about Wonderland, because, as I said, the plot of Wonderland in this is that the queen is like, Alice tried to steal my memories, get her. You fight it's all the same fucking bosses, by the way. You fight the, like, annoying juggling Heartless that I guess you probably wouldn't have seen in theater mode, but...
No, you get to see that. You get to see it come down, and I have fought that boss, and it sucks.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You were playing the game. Yeah. Let me tell you, that boss, as much as it sucks in the first game, it is awful in Chain of Memories, because the hitbox is, like, above the legs, which are really tall.
Yeah.
Which means that you can't do combos on it, because you need to fucking be in the air to hit it. Oh god, I shouldn't get into it. It sucks. This boss is awful in Chain of Memories. But you beat the boss, and the queen arrives, and she's like, "You summoned that horrible monster. That must be why my memories are missing." And she like is about to order the cards to like execute you, and Alice steps in, and she's like, "No, your majesty, don't you remember? You tasked us with hunting down the evil monster. One of your wisest moments yet." And the queen's just like, "Oh, right, of course. I truly am the greatest queen." And then she just like walks away. She like thanks Alice and leaves. And Sora's just like, "Damn, Alice, you really fucked her up."
Yeah. Hey, how did Alice do something so smart when she's Sora's memory? There's no way Sora could think of something like that. Plot
That's
hole.
a good question.
Plot hole.
Plot hole. Nomura.
Ding.
Oh, damn it. You wish I didn't pay attention to the Wonderland scenes.
Yeah.
This is where we see the girl in the White Room drawing a picture of her and Sora and Riku and Kairi all holding hands.
Yeah. She sure
does.
does.
Back in the main castle, Sora is like, "Oh my god, you guys, I totally forgot. When I lived on the Destiny Islands, it wasn't just me, Riku, and Kairi. There was a fourth girl. We were all best friends, the four of us, but she went away when I was really little, and I don't remember much about her. I don't even remember her name, and I feel terrible."
Yeah. I am wondering if this is a real memory or not, and I guess that's the thing I'll find out eventually.
I guess that's a thing you'll find out next time.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Great.
I mean, the game's not that long.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
Like I said, we watched the first half of Sora's story.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, so we go to Monstro, which is the only other one that I had a note about. And the only thing that I had a note about is that there's like a little arc in this one that wasn't in the first, where like Sora encourages Pinocchio to like fight for himself when he's stuck in the Heartless's mouth, and he just like Pinocchio just like violently stomps around in the Heartless boss's mouth, and it just dies.
Huh. I mean, that's fun.
And then it was probably because Pinocchio had dog shit all over his feet, but Pinocchio,
right.
He's got this little arc, and Jiminy's like, "Well, gosh, it looks like you don't need me as your conscience anymore, Pinocchio." And Sora's like, "Hey, the important thing is that you care about each other. Even if you're not his conscience, you'll always be his friend." And I'm like, oh, that's weird that they put a story in this memory world that has no bearing on anything and has no reason to be here, but thanks, I guess.
It's just a lesson for Sora.
I guess so.
Because they're not real, so they're not going to remember this stuff.
I don't know why Jiminy's so affected by it, considering that it's literally not really happening.
How is stomping a monster to death having your own conscience?
That was only one thing that happens.
Oh, okay, cool.
Other things also happen that I didn't bother making any note of.
Okay.
You really fucked that guy up. It looks like you don't need me anymore.
Yeah, you know how to make good decisions now. Like stomping a monster.
It's a reference to the scene in Pinocchio where Jiminy's like, Pinocchio, as your conscience, I think you should stomp around.
I think you should murder that whale, and then he does.
The movie would have gone very differently. They're back in the castle. Goofy is like telling Sora to really think and see if he can remember anything about this girl, and he says, well, she was the quietest one in our group. We would all be hanging out and running around on the beach, and she would just be sitting there drawing us. Riku and I used to fight over who she would draw next. This is a juicy line in terms of implications, where Sora's like, one day she disappeared, and all the grown-ups seemed to know why. And I'm like, what the fuck? There's so many grown-ups off screen.
Yeah.
They all have parents, and we will never see any of them.
There's a mayor, there's a grandma, there's at least a mom.
Yeah, he says all the grown-ups knew what happened to her, and they tried to explain it to him, but he was too young to understand. He just remembers, like, crying his eyes out when he heard that she left. And then fucking Jiminy's like, well, this must be what the guy meant about losing things to find things.
Yeah, no shit.
Thanks, Jiminy. I remember when you said that before. Thank you.
Yeah, this game does remind me this is a game for children a lot as it's happening.
Yeah, it's a game for children, and I think also a lot of the dialogue is just a little clunkier by just the fact that it was for the Game Boy.
Right, yeah. I assume all these cutscenes were new for Rechain.
I don't think...
they probably weren't voiced on the GBA.
There was no voice acting. I think that's the main thing, is none of this dialogue was written to be spoken out loud.
Yeah, and well, the graphics it has have to be like remastered.
Yeah. Because I mean, it was just pixel game, but yeah, I don't think there's any like new content in Rechain of Memories, as far as I know.
Okay, got it.
But yeah, so Goofy. Oh, I love this part. Goofy's like, man, Sora, I sure am jealous of you. You're remembering this friend of yours. Donald and I have nothing. And Donald's like, well, that just means that we need to run up the castle faster. We need to just charge through this shit and see if we start to remember any friends that we forgot about.
Yeah, you remember Shoofy? We all loved Shoofy.
Oh my god, I forgot about Chip and Dale's brother Mike.
Chip and Dale and Mike. Yeah. Mike was... We were always fighting over the gummy ship that Mike would make for us next.
He was always the loudest of the three.
Yeah. he only wore pants and no shirt, and I guess it's just Mickey Mouse now. Mike.
One day
Mike
Pete...
Mouse.
One day Pete cooked and ate him, and none of the adults would tell us what happened.
Right.
It was a really tragic day. We go back to Axel and Larxene, who are watching Sora and friends through a giant crystal ball.
Yeah.
Which I'm pretty sure is a reused asset. I think that Maleficent had the same crystal ball.
What?
Reused asset?
They got
or same crystal ball.
Same crystal ball. Or they got their crystal ball from the same store. Probably from Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
But there was the fourth nephew.
Yeah.
Grant.
Oh, okay.
And Larxene says, it's my turn to fight him. And Axel says, try not to break him. And Larxene says, oh, you care about Sora? You gonna cry? She says, I'm not gonna break the toy. I'm not dumb.
Yeah.
Which I would say is a little heavy-handed.
I feel like Axel also has already fallen for the power of Sora's friendship at this point.
He says, be careful, we need him alive if we're gonna take over the organization.
Yeah.
Doesn't really mean much to us right now, but anyway.
Yeah, and then she says something about, like, how you shouldn't say that. She says something weird that makes me think Axel's like a double agent or something.
Yeah, because she's like, keep quiet about that, Axel, and then she like leaves through a dark corridor, and Axel is like, you would have been wise to do the same, Larxene.
Yeah.
So yeah, I actually don't remember exactly what this whole thing is, but yeah, we definitely get the sense that Axel is kind of playing both sides right now.
Yeah, it seems that way.
Somebody knows about this whole mutiny plan that was not supposed to know. Halloween Town, who cares? That's done. So then Larxene shows up. She asks if they're enjoying stripping away their useless memories to get to the true memories.
Which feels like they're just lying to them now.
Would Larxene do that, though?
Probably.
You don't know her like I do.
That's absolutely true.
She starts taunting Sora about... She's laying it on really thick here. She's like, oh, what kind of friend would forget his own friend's name? It'll break her heart when she finds out, Sora, you jerk.
Sora gets really pissed.
Yeah. Sora's like, oh, is she here? And Larxene says, yeah, us bad guys are holding her captive deep in the castle. And then she fully kicks him in the chest.
Yeah.
She's like, why don't you go save her, hero? Oh, wait. Kick. I'm one of the bad guys. And Sora, he hits the ground, and he finds this charm on the ground next to him. It kind of looks like Kyrie's charm, but it's... While Kyrie's is made of the shells, this is just like a yellow star shape.
Yeah.
And he's like, what is that? And she's like, wow, some friend you are. You forgot about that charm? You've been carrying it all this time, idiot. And Sora's like, oh, I have? Oh, right, of course.
Yeah, which I'm assuming means she planted it.
Yes, when she kicked him, she did plant this charm on him. I love she is being so like over the top with all of this, where she's like, oh my god, how could you forget about that charm? You've only had it on you this whole time. And he's like, oh right, yeah, of course I have. And she's like, why don't you think long and hard about who gave it to you? And he's like, Namine gave me that charm. And Larxene is like, that's right. And what a jerk you are for forgetting about her. I should smash this little piece of junk. And Sora's like, no, it's really important to me. Namine gave it to me.
Well, first he goes, Nami? Nami? Namine.
Namine.
Yeah.
Yeah, Larxene tricks him so fucking hard. And I guess I am kind of revealing at this point that, yeah, Sora's getting tricked. This is not real. But,
it doesn't feel like they need to trick, because, like, I mean, whatever. The memories are already changing from the power of the castle, I assume?
That I'm not going to get into.
Okie dokie.
You can theory craft about that all you want.
Alrighty. I don't have lots to go on yet, so...
Yeah, that we don't really know at this stage. But, yeah, Larxene is really, like... she's just, like, giving him all of this stuff and basically playing him by being like, if I tell him that he's being a bad friend and not caring enough about someone's light, heart, then he's just gonna fill in all those blanks for me, and I don't have to do anything. I don't have to tell him anything. He'll just create it himself and be like, no, she's my best friend.
Right.
So he like snatches the charm back from her, and he's like, no, don't break my favorite charm that I don't remember having until 5 seconds ago. She summons her little lightning daggers, and they have a little boss fight. She calls him a baby and a heartless hero, and then she throws him the card for the next world. I don't know if I've mentioned that that's been happening each time they have a boss fight, but it doesn't matter. And she leaves. Sora is really pissed off about this, though.
Yeah, I love Donald and Goofy looking like pretty worried about Sora, who's just like swinging at the air.
Yeah, he's like, you get back here! Yeah, he's just swinging at where she teleported from. I like that he's not even just upset that he forgot about Namine. He's like, I can't believe that what it took for me to remember Namine's name was such an awful person reminding me.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's just swinging his Keyblade, and Donald and Goofy are like, oh shit, Sora's really fucked up about this.
Yeah.
I love when Larxene goes back to Axel and she's like, whew, it really was exhausting throwing that fight on purpose. And Axel's like, nice fucking try.
It's like
He
bullshit.
beat the shit out of you.
Yeah.
What does she say? She's like, you don't appreciate the nuance of my acting or something
Right.
like that.
Yeah.
But then Nasty Vexen shows up and he's like, you have shamed the organization.
Yeah. Yeah, and like, oh, I guess keep going, but I feel like the thing they're doing here was a little too obvious, I think.
Which thing?
Where he's like, oh, I've got my toy, and then you see the corner of it, and I'm like, well, I know who that is. I can tell who that is.
Oh, you mean D-Mode Riku?
Yeah,
His
which
D-mode
which makes
boots.
me go like, oh, okay, so the Riku that's talking to Sora later isn't really Riku, it's something else.
But Axel says something to Vexen about like, oh, we don't see you topside very often, which I think is just a reference to Vexen working in his lab all the time.
Yeah, I was like, what is topside? Okay, cool.
I think that's all that means. But Vexen is like, he's treating this whole thing as an experiment because he's a scientist. He's like,
right.
we need to test Sora and learn about blah blah blah.
Yeah, maybe I'll learn how to make my face less bad.
It's all he wants.
Yeah.
Speaking of Axel using weird words that feel out of place, Axel is like, oh, is this just a cover for you to test out your valet?
Yeah.
Which he's using that in like the manservant sense.
Right.
But yeah, Riku does show up in his D-mode boots and he does park Vexen's car for him.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much that scene.
Yeah, I mean, you just see the corner of D-mode Riku, I think. But then, yeah, it's like, well, the way they're talking, I'm like, okay, well, so very clearly that's not Riku. That's something he made in his lab.
Yeah, like Larxene, she calls it a toy, and Vexen is very offended by that.
Right. Which, like,
and
I mean, pretty impressive he's created life, I guess.
Mm-hmm. He's had a son!
Yeah.
Don't talk about my son that way.
He doesn't even have my horrible face.
He takes after his mother.
So what is
Riku's mom.
What is his name? Is it Veen? Is it Neve? Is it Evan but spelled bad?
It is Evan but spelled bad.
Okay, great.
You got it.
Why couldn't it just be Vexen? I guess it's a Japanese game. I have to remember that.
Yeah, this is a thing though that Nomura loves to do. Is he's really English first on a lot of stuff,
right?
Because these names don't work in Japanese. They only work in English.
The X thing wouldn't work at all in Japanese.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this is Evan, or this is Evan's organization counterpart. We'll get into what's really going on there later. I think like you said, the Ansem report kind of touched on it, but
right. And then I guess is Namine. I noticed something weird, which is her name is a name that would become a real name if you put the X in it, which is Maxine. Is that a thing that's on purpose at all? Oh wait, there's an extra N. Never mind, that doesn't work.
Maxinen.
Yeah. Okay, I fucked up. All right.
We can talk about Namine's name at some point because there is significance to it, but not in like a lore way, just in like a thematic way. But
okay.
We don't need to get into that right now.
All right.
So Goofy is worried about Sora. He's like, Sora's fucking losing it. He is hanging on by a thread. And Donald's like, well, Goofy, just imagine how fucked up we would be if the king was in trouble. And Goofy's like, yeah, you're right. Let's go.
That's why we broke in here in the first place.
Right. Just on the off chance. We just had a vibe that we were like, I think that the king might be here.
This place looks pretty fucked up. Mickey might be hanging out here.
Let's burn the place down, just in case.
Yeah.
100 Acre Wood, moving on. Sora finds Riku on the next floor, but he's not in D mode.
No.
Except in the way that Riku is always in D mode, which is that he's a dick.
Right.
And he gets really aggro immediately. He's like, "Oh, am I getting in your way, Sora? Do you have something more important to do right now than talk to your old friend Riku? Like, I bet you forgot about me." What does he say? He's like, he's like, I bet you came here looking for me, and now all you care about is Naminé, and you forgot about her in the first place, and now you forgot about me. Like, you're such a fickle friend, Sora. You suck.
It's very convoluted, the way in which he's being mad at Sora.
Well, you kind of have to be, because there's really no straightforward way to accuse Sora of being a bad friend, because literally all he cares about is his friends.
That's true. He literally is basically the best friend that's ever existed, because he will...
Right. He will help you move.
He will condemn himself to the darkness to save you.
Yeah, so when they're writing, like, now why would Riku think that Sora is a bad friend? He's just gotta be like, Sora, you're the worst friend ever. You, when we had that race, you didn't feel like you tried hard enough. Grrr, Sora.
Sora's like, no,
I tried so hard. Don't you remember? I raced you 100 times. Okay, bad example, but there's other stuff too.
You only let me kick your ass like 10 times on the island.
If you were a true friend, the score would be 5-300.
I gave up on that, by the way.
So Riku tells Sora, he's like, Naminé doesn't want to see you. She hates you. If you show your face in front of Naminé, she'll throw a fit and get real upset and mad and sad.
And Sora's like, I remember. That's exactly how she's like.
That's classic Naminé.
Yeah.
I love this though. Back in the realm of characters just telling Sora what to remember, Riku's just like, if you don't remember why Naminé wouldn't want to see you, maybe you should ask your memories. Why did Naminé leave the islands in the first place? And Sora's like, no, I'm the greatest friend there could ever be. I can't conceive of anything that I could possibly have done to her.
Right.
And then Riku's like, okay, fine, whatever.
Demote,
activate.
I've literally never done anything mean in my life.
Yeah, so Riku goes demode level 2, and he says, I'll protect Naminé from anyone who tries to get near her. And he attacks Sora, and Sora's like, I thought we were friends, Riku, which, again, fucking keep up, Sora.
Yeah.
Like, it would be one thing to be like, Riku, what's wrong with you? But to be like, wait a minute, are you mad at me?
Yeah, he just told you everything.
But Riku goes a step further. He says, Sora, we were never friends.
Yeah.
And Sora doesn't like that one. So they have a boss fight about it. And then Sora runs after Riku. Donald and Goofy are like, are you okay? He said some real bad shit to you. And Sora's like, I don't care about any of that. I'm just worried about my friend. Jiminy pops out and says, remember me? And he speculates, he's like, well, Ansem might be controlling him again. But Sora's like, there's no way. We've fucking killed him. He exploded, literally.
I don't know why anyone in Kingdom Hearts would ever assume anyone's actually dead.
Well, it was the first time Sora ever watched someone die, but it won't be the last.
I mean, he's killed a lot of Heartless. And
well,
I think he watched Clayton die.
That's true. He did watch Clayton get crucified by a Heartless chameleon.
Yeah. By the way, that's where I'm at in the game. I haven't played in like a week and a half, but I'm at that boss fight currently.
It's a weird boss fight. I like that Clayton is just hovering on an invisible Heartless. It looks very silly.
Yeah, and it was like, well, I mean, I haven't beaten it yet, but I think I probably will next time I play.
Good luck.
Thanks.
I feel like I remember that boss fight kind of kicking my ass. Did you say what difficulty you're on?
I think I'm just on normal difficulty. I wasn't going to go
That's
for
fine.
hard. Yeah.
So, Jiminy says, oh, Donald is like, oh yeah, I like that Donald is like, oh fuck, we last saw Mickey with Riku. If Riku's an asshole again, he might be like hitting Mickey with a sword or something.
Right.
We gotta get Mickey away from this asshole.
That's really weird. It's like, I don't know, Mickey would be fine. Everything we've ever seen.
I think he's got it.
Yeah.
We watched him kill 2 Dark Side Heartless in one swing.
Yeah. I don't think anyone can really hurt Mickey, but I don't know. Maybe someone who's a boat, but that's gone now.
I don't know. Mickey's got a lot of experience with boats.
It's true. Yeah.
He was a captain.
Also,
he's the mascot of the Disney Corporation. They're not going to let anything happen to Mickey. Come on, Donald. Or Jiminy, whoever said it.
Man, what if they kill Mickey in Kingdom Hearts 5?
That'd be pretty fucking sick.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty badass. That'd be pretty edgy.
Yeah.
I look forward to it.
Yeah.
Sora gets very, very quiet here. He's really upset.
Yeah, he is really unhappy.
But Jiminy reminds him, Sora, in this place, to find is to lose, and to lose is to find.
That's right.
Just something I've been rolling around in my head for the past 2 hours of cutscenes.
Literally the only thing I think about.
But he says, Sora, if you're losing your memories, Riku might have lost his memories of being friends with you. Which, I don't know that would necessarily account for Riku being like, I don't remember Sora and I really hanging out at all on the island. I should kill him.
Yeah.
That's just his approach with anyone that he can't remember actively being friends with.
Right, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
But Jiminy reframes this in the exact way that Sora needs to hear, which is, what a good friend would do is save Riku by helping him get his memories back. And Sora's like, yeah, you're right, let's go.
Yep. I have to be the ultimate friend, so yes, let's do it.
And Donald reminds him of the promise that they all made to each other when they met, which is keep smiling, because their ship is powered by smiles, literally, but also, just metaphorically speaking, this ship does run on happy faces.
Yeah, it's just good. Yeah, you were just kind of bumming me out, Sora, and I wish you would stop.
That's where we're stopping for this week, though.
Sorry if I was a little distracted there for a second. I started Googling Mickey Norded really quickly.
No, spoilers!
And I found this good photo.
Did you post? Oh, God. Why does he have a Jeff the Killer knife?
Yeah, he's got a Jeff the Killer knife. It's got blood on it. And it does look as though some bleach has been in contact with Mickey.
Yeah, this is Mickey the Killer. This isn't Norded Mickey. Why does he have silver hair? That's not a thing. I mean, I say silver hair. He's a silver mouse now.
I think it's more like Ansem hair.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
No, it's bad.
I do love it.
Yeah.
It's really, really cool. For
sure.
I can't stop looking at it.
I was just thinking about things that they would never let happen in Mickey, and then I assumed Norded would be one of them. And so...
They're going to be really restrained by the time they get to Kingdom Hearts 4, where it's like, Mickey cannot be seen emotionally upset. The princesses can not be kidnapped unless by a character from the movies.
Yeah.
Minnie cannot do anything.
This is really the only good Norded Mickey. I can't really find any other Norded Mickeys.
There's no such thing as a good Norded Mickey, if you ask me.
Well, this is the only one, really.
The only good Norded Mickey is a dead Norded Mickey.
Yeah, that's... What would Mickey's Heartless be? I was trying to figure that out, too.
That's a weird question, though, because Heartless... I don't know if we really see any examples of, like, a character's Heartless. I mean, I guess there's Ansem.
Yeah.
So I guess it would just look like me.
Yeah, or I guess as nobody, I guess is what I meant to say.
Just look like Mickey. Just Mickey, but with cool makeup.
Mickey with makeup. But then where's the X go in Mickey?
He probably has enough vowels.
Yeah. Zimki. Mix.
Keximsi.
Mixeki.
Mixeki feels a little too obvious.
Maybe.
But no, that's a good use of the... Here we go. We're gonna get this. Well, now I've just typed X Mickey.
Well, that's a good game. That's a good gamer tag.
EXMICKY X Mickey.
He doesn't have... Yeah, I'm trying to... Yemsik.
Well, that's too close to Yen Sid.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really cool.
Yemkicks.
Whatever it is, it's really cool.
It's really cool, and he does look
like... It's a shame there's probably no fan art of this.
I didn't look on DeviantArt. I just Googled it. I could not find a lot of Norded Mickey. I guess I should DeviantArt Norded Mickey.
Weirdly, there's no Norded Mickeys. There's a fuck ton of Norded Steamboat Willie.
I'm finding some other... Okay, I need to stop doing... It's not good podcasting, what I'm doing here.
You're going to find so many spoilers anyway.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
But yeah, that is the first half of the first part of Chain of Memories. Yeah. As a person who knows everything that's going on, I really like Chain of Memories. I always... There's like we said, there's a lot of little moments where like the dialogue is just kind of clunky, and you know, there's a lot of repeating stuff, and there's way too much of like game mechanics in the cutscene dialogue. But I love what's going on here generally. Yeah,
I mean, I think that I mean, I don't like all the dumb cryptic sayings so far, but and I do feel like it's just really beating me over the head with what's going on a lot of the time.
What's funny though, is it's like it's phrased like it's cryptic and mysterious, but it's fucking not. Everything they're saying is so literal.
Well, that's the thing, is they're acting like it's like really confused what's happening. It's like, no, you guys are forgetting what's going on. That's pretty clear. You know, you don't have to keep telling me that you're forgetting. Like, you didn't remember a thing, so I get that.
The castle just makes you forget everything, including that you already figured out that the castle makes you forget things.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, I think I'm curious to see where it's going. I don't know. I liked what Kingdom Hearts 1 did. I'm sure that at some point this stuff will make sense and be better.
I think one of the most important things about Chain of Memories is that it introduces a lot of characters who are going to be both very important and very good. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I like Axel.
Axel is good.
I don't like Larxene. I don't like Vexen. So pretty bad track record so far, honestly.
Well, we haven't. I swear, there's gotta be good ones in here somewhere, but I just can't remember. But no, I'm not. I know a lot of people are big fans of like the lady who sucks character archetype. I'm not the biggest fan of that. So Larxene is not one of my favorite characters, but I did enjoy her a lot more watching this time around than I have before.
I mean, it's fun to have a character that's big and kind of camp and like that. That's great, I guess. But
yeah, also her voice actress is the voice of Wendy from Wendy's.
Oh, okay.
Just so you know. But yeah, I did really like her overacting scene where she's like, "Oh no, what a terrible friend you've been."
Yeah. No, that stuff's fun. She kind of sucks, that's all.
Yeah.
And I think that maybe I'm just thrown off because I think the name's really bad.
The name is pretty bad. And yeah, Vexen, fuck Vexen. Shouldn't exist.
No.
No value. Valueless character. Get him out of here. Ruined my life. Worst boss fight in any fucking video game of all time.
Oh yeah, you guys have said that. I guess I'll take your word for it.
I did tweet the clip of me fighting him. It's hard for me to recommend people watch it because my streaming setup was very bad and I didn't realize how much I was clipping.
Okay.
I'll say if anyone watches that clip, start with the volume real low.
Okay. Okay. Maybe I'll take a look at it once we're past that point.
Well, that'll be next time. Because next time we're going to finish Sora's story in Chain of Memories, and then we'll have Riku time, which will probably just be one episode, and then we'll fucking move on.
Yeah.
I don't know that we'll need to do a wrap-up episode on a 3-part game.
No, probably not.
But yeah, we'll probably just head straight into Kingdom Hearts 2.
I am looking forward to that.
I'm excited. But first, we've got to figure out what the fuck is going on in Castle Oblivion. So tune in next time for that. Did I have a crackpot corner at all?
Yeah, I don't have anything. I haven't really, again, there's not much to work with here yet.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of mysteries here, but we're going to get the answers to pretty much all of them next week.
Okay, great. Yeah, like I said, I was like, okay, well, obviously the nominee thing is like an implanted memory, and I guess like I'll find out who the rose petal guy is at some point. Man,
I am looking through my list of crackpot corners that I've got planned, and there are some of these I've mentioned that I've labeled horse shit, but some of these I did not label horse shit, and I'm looking at them in the cold light of day and thinking, did I really believe that when I typed it? I've thought about some things.
All right,
that are not
good.
very good.
Well, that's good. That's fun to do. I had a thought, but it's gone. Never mind. Oh, the castle got me.
Well, tune in next time to find out what that thought was when we talk about the first and foremost that thought, and then if we have extra time, because I assume it's really important, we will talk about Chain of Memories.
Yeah.
But for now, that's it. You can find us on noisepace.xyz, where we're hosted with other podcasts like Kamurocho Radio, and listen to my new podcast, Doctor Huh, with my brother Jordan. We're watching Doctor Who in a random order, and we're having an unexpectedly great time doing so.
Yeah, I think Doctor Who is a show that I think is okay to watch, not like in order anyway. Although the way you guys are doing it is extra funny.
There's an unexpected amount of continuity that is more confusing than I thought it was going to be.
There is definitely continuity going on, but it was also, yeah. I mean, the problem you guys are going to have is all the two-parters that you hit half of.
Yeah, our next episode is going to be our first time getting the second half of a two-parter without the first half. So that'll be fun.
That's good.
But yeah, check that out. Check out other podcasts, have fun, live your life, and enjoy.
Yeah.
We're on Twitter at SoundsAboutLight, co-host at SoundsAboutLight.
Yeah, we're on Twitter for now, I guess. I'm not sure I'm going to be on there very much longer.
It still exists, but Elon Musk inexplicably cut all benefits for the skeleton crew that he has left, which I can't imagine that's going to help him, but... You know, I'm sure people will listen to this in the future and be like, what a fool he was.
Yeah, my biggest problem
Twitter is flourishing.
The big welcome mat for all the right wing, like fucking anti-Semites is my biggest problem. But you know, whatever.
Yeah, that's been going on.
Yeah,
Keyblade.
Keon blading. I forgot. Keyblade.
Don't worry, fellers. We might forget about where we've been or what things we've seen. But we won't forget who our friends are.
I don't know.
Come on, Sora. When you turned into a Heartless, did you forget about me and Donald?
Of course I didn't.
There you go. No matter what happens, you won't forget your friends.
Oh. You're right. Thank you, Goofy. So it just doesn't here that to make you forget about your friends, then we have nothing to be scared of. Let's go! But when I turned into a Heartless, who was the one who took forever to notice and kept clobbering me? How come you couldn't forget about that?